Hello community, welcome and welcome back to Clearly Connected Tarot. Through this channel you can connect with clarity to your highest good. I'm so glad to be with you here for this full moon reading. I was told to tell you all that, the full moon has a lot of energy, and I sometimes start to feel like it's kind of, I'm immersed in this energy, and I have to remind myself to ground myself. And so I'm just going to put that out there to all of you, that if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed in this energy, just do some grounding, okay? And you can do that in any way that feels comfortable to you. We have three groups as we normally do. Group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. I'll put the crystals names in the timestamps for you. Take a moment, as always, take that deep breath and feel which group aligns to you, and just ask, for support and guidance. I know that many of you come to these tarot readings because you need guidance and support, and we are here for you. I am here for you. So take that moment and ask for the help, and you will receive the help that you need. Okay, so I want you to remember, as always, that you are safe, you are loved, and if you choose, you may open your heart. I will see you all in your readings. Okay. Hello, group number 1. So glad to have you here. Let's take a look at what's happening. As always, we're going to start with the tarot and then move into the oracle and possibly maybe a little bit more tarot, depending on what's needed for you. Okay. So, wow, group number 1, right away, we have the Chariot, the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the 6, which is the Lover's card and the Major Arcana. So we have 2 Major Arcana here bookending your tarot. So this is very interesting because I'm feeling that some of you maybe you started something and it didn't go the way that you want it to go, that there was some movement and you were feeling really good about it. I feel a lot of positive energy, and I feel like that there's some kind of hiccup, something that has caused you to feel that it's not going so well. Now remember, this is the full moon reading, so it could be that you're starting something and you're going to experience this hiccup. I do say it's a hiccup because I see immediately that the 9 of Cups comes in afterwards, and then the Lover's card. So whatever it is just a hiccup. It is just something small that is a small obstacle that's going to make you feel defeated. I feel this feeling of I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to make this work, and it's just not working. And I think that some of that's coming from, how you have had, how you see yourself. Do you see yourself as having succeeded? Do you see yourself as having failed with whatever this is? Now, this could be a relationship. This could be something that you're doing with work or school. But it feels like I try, and I'm trying again, and now I'm starting to see some success. And look what happens again. And what Spirit is really telling you is that it's time to heal that. And often when those kinds of situations arise for us, it is an opportunity to heal. And I know that sounds like, oh my gosh, I don't even want the opportunity to heal. Can we just heal it and it's done? I understand. But that is part of our earthly journey, and you are not alone. And we all go through this. It doesn't matter. You can look into anyone's life, and this is just part of the process. So this is coming up for you to heal, because whatever you have begun, like I said, whether it be a relationship, and we'll start to see a little bit more of what this is for some of you going on, but I do feel that it could be any number of these things right now. As you've begun this, that you're feeling really up, and you're feeling really vibrant about it, which is great, and you've made some headway. This is going to be a successful venture for you. This is going to be something that's going to give you a lot of opportunity. It's going to make you, you're going to feel fulfilled by this. And that is such a tremendous feeling, because you've been feeling a little bit of lack. You've been feeling a little bit like things aren't going, you know, your way with this particular thing, and that you're going to feel emotionally better. A little happier, more peaceful, satiated, fulfilled. I'm feeling very strong feelings of fulfillment, okay? And then this Lover's card. So as we know with this Lover's card, it definitely could be something romantic. It also could relate to, you know, starting something where you're in a partnership with someone, and there's just a lot of good feeling about it, and the two of you are working well. Or you know, you're working well with the people in the project. So let's take a look. Let's keep going. I'm going to go to the Moonology cards because it's a full moon reading, and I love using the Moonology cards. Well, I use them other times too, but let's see. Okay. All right, let's see what we, oh, some cards are coming out for you. Good. Okay. You have to remember to read it before I turn it over. Don't let your past hold you back. Group number 1, that's exactly what we said. Don't let your past hold you back. In other words, remember when I said earlier that I was getting this strong feeling that you had this feeling of like, I try, and it's just not working for me, and I don't know how to move ahead, and it's never going to work out for me. You know, yes, you need to have that positive feeling, but those negative feelings that were in your past, it's time to let those go. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, next. Communication is key. Wow, this is great. Okay, communication here, and we know that this is, you know, our throat chakra, not our third chakra, our throat chakra. And so I'm already feeling here that this grief that you're feeling, let it out. Talk about it. Don't let it just sit in your head. Don't let this grief in. That whatever this obstacle is, and the grief is, I can't do this. I'm not going to succeed. I'm going to fail again. It's not going to work. Why won't it work for me? It works for everybody else. You know, all of those doubts and fears that circulate in our minds, you know, that's ego trying to take over and prevent us from really leading the life that Spirit wants us to live, okay? So release that in some way. You know, I just had this weird image of like, you know, taking a pillow and like screaming into a pillow. That was something years ago that they used to say, used to be part of therapy, I think, or something related to that. I don't know what kind of therapy, but get it out, release it. You know, just don't internalize it, okay? Whatever's happening in this little obstacle for you, let it go. Okay, your commitment is being tested. Yeah, so it's just so in other words, you're not being tested because you know, you don't deserve it. You're being tested partially because what happens with Spirit is like, we tell Spirit what we want, and then if you maintain those higher vibrations, you bring it into the physical manifestation. And then Spirit will say, well, is this what you want? Because it could come in a way that's really not in alignment with what you're feeling that you want. And you might say no, okay? It's important for you to say yes, okay? And that's the commitment. You know, whatever this is that's already happening for you, say yes to it. Because this ego jumping in and this feeling of like you can't have it, Spirit needs to say, you need to tell Spirit, yes, this is something that I want. It's something that is important to me, okay? And this feels good to me. And you do that, you know, just take that moment to take a deep breath and say, is this really what I want? And if it is, be courageous. Be courageous. Okay, group number 1. Let's continue. We're gonna go next with the Angel Tarot cards. I'm loving this reading for you, group 1. I really am. It's feeling like, you know, we all go through this. We all go through this when we embark on adventures in our life. But I'm going to tell you something. Spirit loves having these earthly adventures. They love going on this adventure with you. So call them in with you and try your best to have some fun with it. Okay, so let's see what's next. Page of Fire. Oh, I love it. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. I did feel like this was something new that that you had started. Remember we talked about that right at the beginning. So this Page of Fire is outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. Keep going with this, okay? There's a lot of energy with this, and it's good energy, and it's that energy that propels those new things in your life. Okay, next, King of Air. Speak speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. This is exactly what we were talking about as we've been doing this reading. That communication is key. One, just being able to speak your mind, being able to get those, those negative feelings out, and that's going to help you to balance these emotional and mental considerations that's coming up for you here. Really quite wonderful. Oh my goodness. Awakening, number 12, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. This is exactly what we were saying here. This is just temporary. Whatever's happening here, whatever this pause is, that's going to, either it's happening now or it's going to be happening quite soon, and whatever this new thing is, it's just temporary. It's not meant to be something that's going to make you stop, okay? It's just a small obstacle. And obviously calling on Gabrielle to help you to hear what your angels are telling you. I'm also getting the Page of Water for you. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Page of Water is the Page of Cups. So I am feeling there's possibly something romantic here for you. And so we're going to pull out. I just realized that when I'm getting that reflection, it's actually my reflection. Okay, sorry. So I think there's something romantic happening. We're going to go to our romance cards. I love going to the romance cards. I have 2 more cards I'm feeling for you here. 7 of Water, 7 of Cups, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Okay, so you've stalled. So this is going to stall you a little bit. And what's needed is for you just to do a little bit of soul searching, or a little bit of actual, to get more understanding or more knowledge around something. And that's going to help pull you out of this. So I feel like this card is coming up to help you to know how to get past whatever this small challenge is going to come up for you, okay? So it's either going to be where you need to settle it into yourself a little bit, because it's going to feel like all these things around you are like these distractions, these fears and obstacles, these fears and challenges that we talked about that you might feel, to settle down and get those to kind of like, balance out a little bit for you. Or it could be that, as this challenge comes in, that you need a little bit more information in order to be able to get past it. And the final one, you had a lot of Angel Tarot cards that came out for you, is Ego, Archangel Jophiel. I do know that I pronounced the names of the archangels a little bit differently. You may have heard me say this. It's the way that the names come to me. 15, a false sense of entrapment, a false sense of entrapment. This is not real, all right? So those of you who have come to this reading, you have a lot of support. The message for you is that whatever challenge, whatever obstacle is entered in this new thing for you, it could be a love relationship, it could be a work project, it could be, something going on with, I don't know, something you're doing. Maybe you're trying to lose weight and you're plateauing, and you're not really losing the weight that you want to lose. It's just temporary, okay? Wow, stay focused. Stay focused on what you want to do for yourself here, because you can make this can happen for you. This reading is letting you know this can happen. This is possible. Oh, this is exciting. I'm very excited. Okay, I'm definitely going to pull a romance card, but let's going to go first to the energy oracle cards for you. Door to Spirit. All right, there's an opportunity here for those of you to tap into your intuition and to really connect with with spirit, and helping you to really stay grounded in this situation. The Deceit card, I'm feeling the Deceit card here is you thinking that you cannot do this, because woman holding a heart, you have oh, you're getting one more energy oracle cards. Look at this, happy family. So you have what it takes. You have the courage. You have, that heart space is that space of trusting that you can do this. When you don't trust yourself, okay, that's the deceit here. You can trust yourself. And honestly, if you don't trust yourself, nobody else can either. Happy family is, again, we're seeing a happy result of whatever you're working on here. Group number 1, this is so wonderful. Okay, group number 1, let me just, you know what I'm going to do? I feel like I need to jump to the romance cards for you. I was going to go into the oracle card, quantum oracle cards, but I feel like I need to go into these romance cards for you because I feel like some of you who are, this is related to romance, you're like, tell me now. Don't make me wait. Hold on just a moment. Hold on just a moment. Lovely group one. Okay. Okay, group one. Let's get some more clarification on this lovers, this page of cups. I also feel like this, before we even pull these cards out, they're coming up for you now, is that this is a love for yourself, an appreciation for yourself, feeling that tapping into yourself and those little things that bring you joy in your life. If you are looking for love, if you're single, or if this is possibly a hiccup in your relationship, and you know, that can, it can feel, it can feel depressing, right? Is the word that's coming to mind right now. And sometimes you need to just go to those things that you know are going to just uplift you, okay? And that's how the law of attraction works. It's not you staying in a lower vibration and then asking for things. It's you lifting yourself up to those higher vibrations, and then that's where you're going to feel much more emotionally stable. Aha. You heard me shuffling. You saw this. Stay optimistic. That is exactly what this reading is about. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So it looks like there's a possibility here of romance for you. I'm feeling more that it's possible. I'm actually getting a little bit of both. I'm feeling that there is this hiccup, and maybe, and some of you who are in a relationship already, and I am feeling like some of you are trying to manifest a relationship, and it's not coming in for you, and there's a message here to stay optimistic. Okay, you're also getting attraction card. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This is exactly what we were saying. Try to enjoy the present moment, and even though the person, your partner that you're looking for, has not come in yet, just stay optimistic. Do anything that's going to uplift you. Watch something that will make you laugh. Or stream something that will make you laugh. Go for a walk in nature. Eat something that maybe just brings you joy. You don't have to overindulge, but you can have something. Do those little things for yourself. You are getting a couple more cards for you. It is safe for you to love. I do think this is related to either the relationship piece that's happening here, and or whatever's happening with this adventure that you've started, that it is safe for you, okay? And give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, so it looks like I think that this is about you continuing with whatever you're doing. If you started something new, if you've entered into, those of you who have entered in a new relationship, and maybe it's a little bit difficult right now, to just keep going forward with it. Okay, group number one. All right, group number one, let's just pull, I'm going to pull just one or two quantum oracle cards. And oh, there's one popped up here already. True love. And look at this. True love. I feel here that the true love is for yourself. And we talked about this earlier. The Spirit is telling you to love yourself. Spirit is telling you to do whatever you need to do to appreciate yourself. Do something. Doesn't have to be anything big to appreciate yourself. Okay? All right. And then one more card. Let's go to the Angel Answers card for you. I feel like full moon readings, there's so much going on during the full moon that, we have to pull a few extra cards for you. Okay, group number one, here we go. Listen to your intuition. Exactly. Listen to your intuition. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself. Know that you are safe in trusting your intuition. And this is going to be of support to you as you go through whatever you're going through right now. Okay, group number one. Let's pull out our crystal, our chakra crystal. I always call it crystal chakra. Maybe it's supposed to be called a crystal chakra. I don't know. So let's see which chakra we're just going to take a moment and focus on. It's going to be, those of you who are new, I have a bag with the chakra. I have these crystals. They're not crystals. They're my plastic crystals that align with the 7 major chakras in the body. Okay. I'm sorry, I had one. Let's go. Okay. So yellow, and yellow aligns with 3rd chakra. I always call it the power chakra, but it is the solar plexus chakra. It's the 3rd chakra, and it is associated with the color yellow. All right, so that is you know, that 3rd chakra is about knowing that you can do something. Again, that positivity, that feeling that you can overcome something, having the will to do something. Okay, this is all about you and your willpower. This is all about you and your personal strength, your courage in yourself, believing in yourself, knowing that you can do it. So let's just take a deep breath. You can look at the color, you can look at the crystal here for you, or you can close your eyes and focus on anything yellow that comes to mind, or you can just put your hands over your 3rd chakra. Your 3rd chakra is kind of just like a little bit above your belly button. All right, it's kind of where your diaphragm is. And so we just take a deep breath, and then I listen for any message for you, and then we take, you know, we release that breath, and then that will be our little tiny meditation, our short meditation. Okay, here we go. I am powerful. I have the will and the power and the courage to succeed. Okay. All right, group number 1. Remember that message for you, okay? Remember that message. That message is meant for you. And our final message of the reading. Let's do the super attractor cards, because I feel like group 1, I feel like you're attracting a whole lot. So let's see what the message for attracting is. These are the super attractor cards. This one feels very strong. When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. Well, that makes perfect sense, because that's what we were saying earlier. Find whatever little joys that you need whenever this obstacle happens, and then you're going to get past it, and then you're going to be this venture, this new relationship is going to feel more successful to you. It's just a small hiccup. We saw this again. It's just temporary. It's a temporary standstill. How do you get through it? Experience little joys. Create those little joys for yourself. Don't expect anybody to bring those joys into you. You are your own best manifester, okay? And it can be just anything. Like I said earlier, do that, and it's going to be very helpful to you. Group number 1, this was such a beautiful reading. I so enjoyed doing this with you. If it did not align, please feel free to check out one of the other groups. And if it did align, please like and subscribe. It's so helpful to the channel. It's such a pleasure to be with you here. Enjoy your full moon, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your full moon reading. I want to tell you right away that for some reason, so I have different essential oils, and the Harmony essential oil kept coming through, and so I think there's a message of harmony here for you. We haven't even started reading yet, but that's what's coming through. And we know that harmony is about, you know, taking all those voices, the cacophony of voices sometimes that are in our heads or all around us, and not removing any, but finding how they all harmonize together, how they all come together. Okay, so let's get started. 7 of Swords for you. We're going to start with your tarot, then move into Oracle. 2 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. Okay. All right, I need to move these down. I always need to get this started. Okay, so group number 2. For this full moon reading, it's very interesting, group number 2, because you have some, you know, some of these beginning energies. You have energies that are much more mature, and more beginning energies and mature energies. So You have quite a lot going on with you this month. This feels like there's a lot happening with you this month. And it almost feels like some of it, you're not quite sure where to put your attention, or you feel that your attention is in a lot of different places. And if you give attention in one place, then you're ignoring something else. Or that if you give your attention in one place, that, you know, it's that you have to almost you're getting away with something by not putting your attention in all these different places. So maybe you've been ignoring your work responsibilities a little bit, or maybe you feel like in your love relationship you're not giving it as much attention as you would normally give it, and it's making you feel like you're not being fully responsible. It's making you feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So the message that you're getting right away from Spirit is that it's all well, that you are putting forth the effort in all these different things, that you have you're very capable of loving fully. You're very capable of taking care of things in your life the way that you need to. I'm seeing family. Some of you are taking care of your family, and you feel like maybe you're not giving all your attention to your family that you need to, and you're even looking forward to this month and hoping that you feel more balanced with that. I'm also seeing that there's like things that you want to get started, and you'd like to give some attention to this idea that you've had, and you're really excited about it, and there could be an opportunity coming towards you with that. But the underlying message that I'm already receiving is that all is well. That even though in some of these places, your things are not fully realized for you, and that there's a lot going on, but underneath all is well, and things. I think as the month goes on, you're going to start to feel more like you more productive, more fulfilled, that you have all of these things, and there is a certain harmony in your life. It's interesting that as I started your reading, I almost already forgot that the idea of harmony was coming through for you. The Ten of Pentacles is a lot about harmony. It's about home, stability. It's about a successful home life. But if these 10 Pentacles, look how even they're placed around the card. If you just think of all these different things that happen in a home with different people, harmony sometimes is about, how in a home you can have so many different people, so many different needs and wants, and those moments when all of that kind of aligns for the people in the home. Okay, so I'm feeling that for you now. There's more here, so let's keep going, because there's some more messages that we're going to get for you. We're going to look at the Moonology cards. It's time to release negativity came up for you. Okay, so yeah, I think this negative feeling is that you feel like you're not doing everything you're supposed to be doing, that you're not attending to your family or your friends or your loved ones or your partner or your children or your job or your studies. You're not doing everything you're supposed to be doing. That's the feeling that you're having, but that's just, it's kind of life. It's just how things are happening, and I think you're not alone. I think a lot of people feel that way, and if you could see in people's minds and hearts, you would see that. A win-win outcome is forecast. I feel very much like this card is letting you know that you're winning in all these different aspects. It just doesn't feel that way for you, because I do think that some new things are coming in for you, and so maybe those new things are even creating a little bit of this imbalance, like you're feeling like there's a lot going on for you. Okay, believe in the impossible. So I think that, your Moonology cards are letting you know here that, you feel like it's impossible. I can't put my attention everywhere. I can't do everything. I'm one person. How am I supposed to handle this? And then you're also feeling this hopefulness with maybe something new that you'd like to take, like you'd like to get started or take advantage of. But yeah, there's some newness in here. There's established feelings, and there's some new feelings for you here. Let's keep going, because I think that again we're going to get some more information for you. So one, just know that harmony is possible in all of these in your life, and that in this coming month that you you can do it. You can achieve that. You can make all of this work, and that you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Okay. 3 of air. Great sadness, take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. Okay, so that could be some of the underlying feelings of why you're feeling this way. 3 of fire, so you're getting 2 threes here. Abundance. Look at the difference in this. 3 of air, and then 3 of fire. So abundance, things look very good. Have patience all at this time, make long-term plans. Okay, so the feeling that you're getting is that, you know, you're not handling things well. But what's actually happening in your life is that you have a lot of new things coming in, new things that you're starting, or people have entered your life, and now you have to kind of like figure out how to make all this work. Okay. Page of air, challenging information, delays or challenges to plans, truth delivered without tact. Okay, so page of air, let's take a look at this. I feel like this is a person for your page here. It does say challenging information, but I feel like this is a person. I'm getting the feeling that there's a person that's come into your life that's just kind of throwing you off. And okay, so one feeling I'm getting is that it's possible some of you might be new mothers, and that the feeling of new motherhood can be very challenging, and it's always unexpected that you have this great love, and then you also have this feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm completely overwhelmed. Okay, let's keep going. That's one feeling from that. 10 of fire. Wow, okay. Too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance. So this is your 10 of wands here. Yeah, this is what we were saying. You feel out of balance. I said someone has come in that's created a feeling of imbalance in your life. So I'm wondering, does it feel like a love relationship? Maybe it's a new, you started a new partnership, a new, with someone, you started to work with someone a new way. Maybe someone's new at work. Maybe you have an, this doesn't feel like a boss. It does feel like possibly someone that you work with. Someone has entered this situation and it's thrown you off. There's a person that's come in that's throwing things off, and you had kind of a little bit of balance, and now you feel unbalanced. Okay, and again, it could even just be a new love relationship throwing you off a little bit here, but it doesn't feel very strongly like a love relationship for you all, group 2. So something has entered, thrown you off a little balance, feeling like you've got a lot going on, you're overwhelmed, and you know, you've got these 3s going on here. Again, you've got 2s, you have 3s here. So yeah, you're kind of all over the place. That's what you're feeling. You're just feeling all over the place. So let's continue to get you some more support here. Second chakra, okay, with Ariel coming in for support. So that second chakra is all about relationships. Again, this feels like someone. This feels like actually someone that you are in a relationship with. Remember, relationship can be anything. Anytime you are relating to someone in a particular way, you are in a relationship with them. We do sometimes think of that romantically, but it's relationship. Okay, so some work is possibly needed in bringing this relationship into a little bit more balance for you. And I do believe that the possibility is for this relationship to feel more balanced for you. I am receiving the message for you, for some of you now, that there is a romantic element. Some of you have a romantic relationship, and if you tap into the loving person that you are, the giving, wonderful, nurturing person that you are, that it will help to move this relationship forward. It will create a new opportunity. The relationship will be seen in a new light. You'll see it in a new light. Your partner will see it in a new light, and help to create some of the stability that you're looking for. Door to personal healing and happiness is, so there's again some healing being offered to you there, with that blossoming abundance. You receive 2 cards talking about abundance. Your 3 of fire here said abundance, and then you're getting abundance here. But I feel like this abundance is overwhelming you. I feel like you are experiencing abundance. It's interesting, right? We ask, and then sometimes, and then you have been asking. You put yourself in the energy of receiving. These things are coming in now, but they're coming in. A lot of these things are coming in all at one time for you. And so it's like, whoa, wait, slow down, okay? It's just letting you know that these things are things that can lead to you make your life feeling more abundant and more happy and fulfilled, okay? So it's just a matter of managing and balancing all these new things that are happening in your life. I feel here there's an opportunity here to heal some of your past and the feeling that your heart has been broken. This World card coming up for me is letting me know that, again, right now the world's your oyster. The world is your oyster right now. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, do some grounding. Like I mentioned that in introduction, I did feel immediately. Harmony is I'm being reminded again that this group 2, the message for you is harmony. Taking all these wonderful things that are happening in your life right now that feel overwhelming and trying to look at them in a different way and saying they are abundant. It's making me think of a friend of mine who right now has you know, a property, and the property is, you know, she has to decide what to do with the property. And at first she was feeling overwhelmed with it, and then she realized, oh my gosh, why am I feeling overwhelmed? You know, when I sell this property, it's going to be income for me, okay? And so it's kind of that feeling that you have all these things that are coming in for you now, and it's a matter of just shifting your perspective a little bit. Loving man, so there could be someone who's, again, if this is a relationship, that this partner is a loving partner who loves you. I'm also getting the feeling that it's possible that there could be someone who could be helpful to you in helping you to feel more balanced. It could be a family member, your father or brother. It could be anyone who identifies as male, okay? So we always remember we take it like that. And true love. That's interesting, the true love coming up for you there. I'm going to read the true love. I didn't read any cards in group 1, but group 2, we're going to read this one for you for energy. All right, let's see. For energy. Sorry, you can hear me like flipping through my book. Remember, this is the Quantum Oracle. Okay. The source of real connections. A woman surrounded by brilliant lights. I'm going to put this here for you to see, okay? Looks into a mirror, tenderly touching her own reflection. The lights above her and around the mirror represent the people who reflect her own high regard, many of whom are yet to be attracted into her life. On a purely practical level, this card upright may signal the coming of a new admirer in your life. We talked about this. This is a new person in your life. This could be in the form of romantic love, or perhaps a new boss or co-worker who respects and appreciates you. That's exactly what we said. That's exactly what we felt in this reading. But this card also sends a profoundly important message about yourself. The world is a reflection of how you view and care for yourself. This is the world here, right? The higher your regard for yourself, the greater your ability to manifest your deepest desires. You may have found it difficult to appreciate and acknowledge yourself in the past, but this card indicates that you are ready to do so now. Open your heart to the unlimited value that you bring to this world, and know that your soul applauds you for your choice of genuine self-love. All energetic causes start with this choice. Open your heart to the unlimited value you bring to this world, okay? So you're bringing a lot to the world. You have a wonderful, beautiful energy, and the message here for you is to embrace that, okay? Group number 2, you're doing great. You're not dropping the ball on anything. Stop beating yourself up. Okay. Not the right time, I'm getting. I feel like that's about just being patient with yourself and not feeling like you have to accomplish everything at this moment. And you're high achievers, so you think, okay, if I'm not doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, then I'm somehow failing. And that's not true. There's no need to worry. Okay? There's no need to worry. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. All right, group number 2, let's take a look at where we are. Let's go to your chakra crystal and see what chakra crystal we have for you. So If you're new to the channel, I always do a chakra crystal reading for each group. There's a different energy in each group. And the point of the working on our chakras is to support you with whatever's going on. So you receive a message, and sometimes it's like, whether it's like a new love is coming in, or you want to heal, you know, you want your career to advance, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's very helpful to have some support in making that happen. So you got the blue crystal, which is the throat chakra. And so here, this is about communication. It's about being able to express yourself. It's about creativity. So let's just take a deep breath. So what we do is I take a deep breath, I listen for your message, and then we take another deep breath, and that's our very, very short meditation. Here we go. Okay. Oh, and as far as the blue, you can focus on the color blue here, or you can close your eyes and imagine anything beautiful and blue that you'd like to imagine. Okay, here we go. I am fully capable of achieving my heart's desires. I can manifest all in my life safely and with great abundance. Deep breath. Okay, group number 2. Group number 2, you are fire. Group number 2, you've got it all going on. All right, we're going to do the Super Attractor cards to wrap up your full moon reading, group number 2. Group number 2, it's just a lot of energy. And I think that sometimes that gets a bad rap because you've asked for so many things. You all are asking for a lot in your life, and you're receiving it. So just try to stay open, try to stay positive. Know that you can keep all these things in harmony as they come in. And it will, you know, you'll start to see, you'll start to feel more balanced. Appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractor power. Your final message for this group. Okay, group number 2. It was so wonderful to have you here. If you did not feel like this message aligned for you, please check out one of the other groups. If it did, please like and subscribe. It's very helpful to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Take care. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your full moon reading. I have to say, group number 3, you always tend to have a lot of energy. So let's see what's going to come up for you. We have the Temperance card, the King of Swords, King of Wands. You never disappoint, group 3. The Hanged Man, the 8 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. 3 kings. Interesting. Group number 3. Let's take a look at what's happening for you in this full moon reading. Group number 3 just doesn't feel immediately. I mean, obviously, we see all of these male identified figures coming up for you here, but I'm not feeling the energy of romantic partnerships. We're gonna need more information. I already know. I feel like there is some, we know that we have air, fire, and earth here. Okay, and Hanged Man. Okay, so let me tell you what's going on. One, we know that there is this feeling of connecting between, you know, your earthly self and your spiritual self. That this is a time when you need to keep those things into balance. That as you are figuring out, and group number 3 often in the last few readings has been coming through as a very highly intuitive group. And so I'm feeling that again, that as these, as you strengthen your intuition, that you're figuring out what this means in the earthly plane. So you're in touch with your spiritual self. You're seeing how this works. Your eyes are opening up. You're seeing your gifts. You're seeing what you have to offer the world. But you're trying to figure out how to feel that strength and connect it to your everyday life. whether it's in your relationships, whether it's in your job, whether it's making money, whether it's in pursuing your passions, that you're looking um, to bring that spiritual minded work into your everyday life. That you've had to walk away from some things as you've been on this spiritual journey. You've had to say, you know what, this is the journey that I'm on. It's not the journey that everybody goes on, but you have this strong belief that by going through the spiritual journey, you're doing what you're fulfilling your purpose. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing while you are here and in human form on this earth. If this sounds a little bit too, out there for some of you, please feel free to take a look at the one of the other two readings, but this energy is coming through very strongly for those of you who need to hear this reading for now. So the message that's already coming through is that you can do this. You can balance your earthly and spiritual realms. Let's get some more support for you for this month coming up. Okay? And it could be that you're leveling up, and that's very possible too, but I am just getting this very strong feeling of what's going on for you in your everyday life. Adjustments are required. That's exactly exactly what we're saying. You're feeling like you need to adjust as you've dug more deeply into your spiritual self now, and now you're like, okay, so I'm in the meditation, I'm doing my spiritual work, and then I have to go take care of, I have to go grocery shopping. And so you're adjusting your vision, your understanding of how you move through the world. It's time to release negativity. This card came up, I think, in all three of the readings. So I think it's a lot of, and I think that's just everyone. There's some leftover negativity for people. Okay, don't let your past hold you back. This is very interesting because these cards have come up several times after much shuffling for our readings today. So there's a lot of feeling of everybody moving forward and needing to release what's behind what they've been holding on to. So for you, it's not so much you releasing your past, such as releasing this idea that your spiritual life is disconnected from your earthly life, from your everyday 3D life. Okay. All right, let's move forward for you. So we're going to go to Angel Tarot cards. Here we go. Queen of Water. Wow. So you had the Queen of Cups coming in for you here. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. So I think that's a very strong message for you here. Yes, the Queen of Water is very intuitive. She's, the beautiful thing about the Queen of Cups is that she has this strong emotional, empathic, empathetic side, right? But she's also very strongly with these emotions also is her intuition. And so you may feel part of your spiritual gifts may be, group number 3 may be your empathic, okay? And that empathic means you get feelings about things. You have a feeling of understanding, of knowing things. And the message coming for you here is to trust that. The the High Priestess. Of course the High Priestess came in for you, group number 3, because she's all about intuition. She's all about trusting your intuition. Sorry about that. And listening to your intuition. Have patience. The patience with temperance. That's that balance. There's patience here and the Hanged Man. So be patient with yourself as you... I do feel that you are kind of upgrading a little bit here. It's going to take a little bit of, just balancing this all out, and you're going to start to see what your life looks like as you come to a sense of unity, all right? Which is number 5 in this Angel Tarot. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. It could be that some of you are connecting with like-minded individuals, that you are creating a community around yourself. It could be that you are, some of you, as you're looking to develop a spiritual community through your own venture, through your own making, and bring these people to you in some particular way. It could be through a business, or it could just be, you know, inviting people over to your home, or to a certain place where, you know, you're connecting and being able to discuss and talk about your spirituality in a particular way, or just tap into your spirituality in a particular way. But it looks like you are the one leading this. You're a leader in this, and not someone who's this is something that possibly you're creating. Okay, we are getting the 10 of air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect changes. Expect things to get better now. We are feeling that these are changes that are coming into your life, and you're looking for that balance. 6 of fire, victory, good news is on its way. So this is going to be successful for you. This is something that you're going to be able to do quite beautifully, and good for you. And you know what, we need this here on our earthly plane. We need individuals like you who are tapping into your spiritual selves and creating opportunities, creating things in their life. Just going about their life in a spiritual way is magnificent for all of us. So thank you for that. Man holding a coin. It looks like there's a possibility of this, that if you are developing something and creating something, that there is financial gains for you. We're also getting the hostility cards. Now this is the interesting thing. This hostility cards, when this card comes up, often when I am reading, it's read to me like this man on this card, he's defeating everything that comes his way. So there are two different ways to read this card, and obviously there's how, you know, what Sandra Ann Taylor has put forth on in the guidebook. But I'm feeling very strongly that there's this feeling of, you know, we have 3 kings, and then this guy who looks like who can defeat anything that comes his way. So I do feel like you can lead. You have the strength. You have the intelligence to be able to make all of this work, to be able to lead. Attachment, okay? So it looks like here there's some, I feel like this is an attachment to like kind of like the old way that you have been living your life, and you're releasing some of those attachments now, and you are getting one more card, the Sun. Right? So the Sun, so things are going to be looking up for you soon. Things are going to feel a lot more brighter, and clarity. You're going to be able to see more and understand more. This is about like the light clicking on, like, aha, I get it. And so as that happens for you, congratulations, because that is you leveling up and understanding, you know, how you can operate on the earthly realm as a spiritual being. Commitment. You've made a commitment to this. You've made a commitment to your spiritual work, and that is a wonderful thing. Family. So I feel here that you've, you know, that this is, again, it could be part of this community that you're creating that feels like family to you. This family card. You know what, let me just take a moment to clarify this family card. I'm going to go back to the energy cards for just a moment and pull a card for this family card, because I feel like there's another message in here for you, a specific one, and I don't want to miss that for you. 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. All right, so 4th chakra, then we're thinking about our heart. We're thinking about love. We're thinking about our relationships with people around us. So it looks to me, it feels to me that that as you go through this spiritual journey, as you go through this expansion, that you're gonna feel a lot more love for the people around you, and they're gonna connect with you in an all new way. And I feel secure, I feel loved, I feel valued. This is quite beautiful. So some of those of you, maybe this has been kind of a solitary journey for you. And as you move into this next month, there's a possibility for you to feel much more like you're not alone in this, which is very nice, because to be quite honest with you, you know, spiritual work can be a lonely endeavor. Did I pull Moonology card? Okay, good. It can feel like a lonely endeavor, and you're going to have some support around you, group number 3. All right, let's continue. 3 kings. That's very powerful. Group number 3. And remember, that king energy doesn't mean it's not only for those of you who identify as male, it could certainly be for those of you who identify as female as well. All right, let's go. Whoosh, you got some cards coming up. Look for a sign. Okay, so again, you could be getting some signs for you. I feel like I don't know, I just keep hearing 3 kings, 3 kings, 3 kings. So there's something about that to me is significant for you. It's up to you. I'm feeling very strongly like you are these very capable people, group number 3. And so, you know, you can make this work. Ooh, romance coming in for you. Let's take a look what's going on with that. There may be a separate message for you all, because this hasn't been about romance yet. And be assertive. For sure, with the King of Wands, this king knows how to assert himself. So does the King of Swords, by the way. Really, all the kings know how to assert themselves. Where's your other king? And your king of, let's put these kings right here for you so you remember that you got all these 3 kings. You got these 3 kings for you here, okay? So you can see them? Okay. So yeah, be assertive. Let's look at this romance card for just a moment, because for those of you who are either in relationships or looking for a partner, it's certainly wonderful to get a little bit of a message about that for the month coming up. Okay. Well, for the month coming up is, you know, your moon month. Your moon month. Hold on one second. Let me get to where we need to get to for you for this romance for group number 3. Okay. Oh, release your ex. So some of you may be have past relationships that it's time to let go of. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. So you could, in the next month, there's some of you who someone new might be coming in. You know, once you begin to let go of your ex, let go of past relationships that are no longer serving you, it opens you up. But what happens is, it's like, especially if this romance that comes in that feels wonderful and feels amazing, the question you ask yourself, is this real? And so you're getting some message here that it is real. And separation. So some of you are separated from your ex and trying to let that go. Love yourself first. So loving yourself is wow, you're getting a lot of romance cards coming up for you. Loving yourself is going to help you to, you know, get over this past relationship that you're still in the midst of letting go of. But it's a process, don't forget that. And religious factors. So it could be that this person, you know, was a different religion than you, had different beliefs. I'm feeling that strongly. Just different, not even necessarily different religions, just the way they saw the world, the way they understood the world, the way they, you know, how they move through the world is very different than you. I'm feeling that you started to level up a little bit, and this person, your vibration is higher now. And some of you are with someone whose vibration is lower. And once you level up and you're up, you know, you can choose to go back down, but you're not choosing to do that. And the person that you were with, it was a lower vibration. I hear some of you asking the question now, can that person level up? Is it possible? Yes, but they have to choose to. They have free will, just as you do, okay? The trick for you, the difficult position that you're in, is that should you wait for this person to level up? I feel like right now you should be giving your attention not in like trying to get them to level up, but loving yourself, as you have been doing. This, as I said at the very beginning, you all have been doing your spiritual work. You're on your spiritual journey. You are committing yourself to a life of understanding how you are an earthly being. You are a spiritual being having an earthly experience, okay? So in the end, as difficult as this might sound, it's really not your job to level another person up, okay? All right, group number 3. You never fail to astound me. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance that's Interesting that you're getting that one. It is safe for you to love. All right, so then you're saying, okay, so do I let this person go? I think that what's here is releasing your ex. For some of you, is about releasing what I just said, releasing this idea that it is your responsibility to level them up. They can only choose to level up. And if they don't choose to do that, then you love yourself. Okay, you put that intention onto yourself. So as you are, the two of you are just not on the same page right now. That's what part of the separation is about. Then it gives you a little bit of space just to see. Just take a look at, say, how does this person approach the world? How do I see the world? And is this person in alignment with me now? Maybe in the past you were, but are we in alignment now? Okay, that's a courageous question. And I send you lots of love and compassion as you have to ask that question, because I know that it's a very difficult one. I know that it is, and you're not alone. Lots of people who go on this spiritual journey and do the work have to ask themselves that same question. So group number 3, you have lots of love and support from your guides as you go through that. Let's take a look at which chakra crystal comes up for you, and we're going to just see what message comes through. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you got my third eye chakra, the 6th chakra, and so it comes through. This is supposed to represent a deep purple, or that deep navy blue purple. Okay, and here it looks very purple. So just put that purple in your mind. So the third eye chakra is what you know. All right, what you know, and intuitively. And it's about opening up that third eye chakra, which is located right between your eyebrows, and trusting that, and feeling safe as you receive. See, I'm already going into the meditation. Let's do the meditation. Deep breath in. As you receive messages about what is right for you, about your spiritual path, you are safe. You can trust your spirit. You can trust your intuition. As you make changes in your life that are difficult for you, you are loved and you are supported. You are not alone. Take a deep breath. Group number 3. This is very powerful work that you're doing, and it is important work that you are doing, and you have so much love and support as you do it. Group number 3, I'm going to pull angel numbers cards for you. I did not pull angel numbers for the other 2 groups, but as you know, sometimes the cards shift just a little bit from group to group, and I want to give you all specifically some love and support as you are leveling up, expanding, and just trying to make this work for yourself. All right, so when I do angel number cards, I have a stack of numbers. I pull 1 to 3 cards, and then I go to the angel numbers book, and I read the message, the angel number message that comes through for you for that. Okay, so let's. Getting 5. Okay. Oh, yep, just 5. So let's read this 5 for you, group number 3. All the way to the beginning. All right. 5. A significant change is occurring, always for the better. It's a good idea to call upon heaven for help with life changes. You're experiencing some changes in your life, all right? Again, you don't have to call upon heaven. You can call upon any universal energy that you rely on to support you, okay? So these changes are happening. They are real for you. They're happening There, I can feel the changes swirling all around you, and these are not. There may be physical manifestations, but I feel them as energetic changes, that you are changing your whole connection to spirit right now, and it is quite an endeavor. All right, group number 3, you're fully supported. All right, you have lots of love and support. Come back and read this if you need to. Save this reading and come back as you go through this next month, because you are doing, you're working really hard. Okay, if this group did not align with you, please feel free to check out one of the other groups. If it did align, please like and subscribe. It's very helpful to the channel. Thank you so much for being here for the full moon reading. Okay, take care.